Good morning, family. What's going on with my jacket looking crazy back there? I just wanted to check in and remind us of all the many reasons why we should be grateful. Today, we're having beautiful weather. And the sun is not shining, but I'm calling it beautiful because everything is stable. There's no tornadoes blowing through here. There's not an earthquake opening up the ground and pulling us in. We take these things for granted. You know, we always expect for the day to go by smoothly, but there are so many people in different places suffering from bad weather, and they're losing their homes and their lives. And so we need to be grateful about every moment that we have and that we're safe. And that's all we pray for most of the time. We get up, we thank God for his blessings of life, and we ask for his protection. But, he doesn't always have to answer that prayer. Sometimes adverse weather is going to come through and wipe some of us out and leave some of us without our belongings. And this is another reason why we need to value one another more than things. Things can be taken away from us in a blink of an eye. At a blink of an eye. I always remember during Katrina, there was a specific couple because she pointed out some very important things to me. So the story stood out to me because what she was saying was that everything we worked hard for our whole life is gone. And I thought about that and how we think that things are so important. And there's nothing wrong with having things. Don't get me wrong. We want to be comfortable here, right? As comfortable as possible. And the things that you enjoy, having the things that you enjoy around you in your home makes your home a home. But sometimes we get carried away with these things. We always think things are going to be the way they are forever, right? We take things for granted. We take one another for granted. Things can disappear at a blink of an eye. Storm, a fire, anything like that. So don't hold these things more precious to you than you do your own family, your relationship with God, number one, and your own family, and your own self-care. We take things for granted. We think that people are always going to be, right? We're going to always have our things and our comforts, right? But what happens when your comfort zone is taken away from you suddenly? We have to have something to hold on to, some hope, some joy that's not based on what's going on here in this world, right? This is why it is crucial to have a relationship with the Most High God, because this is not all there is, family. It's not. We can't be putting all our eggs in this basket called earth because they're going to get squished up and cracked up. And I just want to remind us to count our blessings daily. Count your blessings daily. The way things are right now, it don't have to stay that way. It can become worse. Not thinking bad thoughts or lacking positive energy. It's not about that. It's about having a healthy thought process and being grateful. That's what it's about. Being grateful and appreciative for the comforts and the blessings that we do have, which some of us are not even pleased with that. We take these things for granted. So let's just pray for the families who have lost loved ones and for those who lost their homes and are now homeless and have to start all over again. We don't like being displaced. We always want to be comfortable. We always want to have a roof over our head, and sometimes life is unfair. And that's why we have one another to help out in these hard and uncertain times. All right, family, be grateful. Be grateful that the ground is not opening up, swallowing you up. Be grateful that there's not a storm blowing your house down. Because the way they're building these new homes, they are so fragile. I mean, back in the day, I lived in Brownsville projects. Those projects are built to last. You hear me? The brick, the wall, the cement, everything was built more sturdy. They're building these beautiful looking homes and stuff, but they're just wood. They're nothing. A tornado can just wipe the whole thing out in a blink of an eye. It's crazy. So just something to think about, family. Not to put fear in you, but to, make you aware of how blessed you really are. And that pray for one another and help one another out as much as we can. All right? Have a blessed day, family. Peace, love, and blessings to you and yours.